Hello, guys. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Tuesday. How are you guys doing? What is up? What is up? What is up? We got the Messier. Just woke up. Messier just woke up. It's a vibe. I just had my coffee. We got my water. Got some breakfast. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Good morning. Good morning, Bear. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Riley. Hey, Cora. No, I'm not from Massachusetts, Boston, but I love it. I love it there, Cora. Quincy Market is my jam. Hello, everybody. Hey, Reagan. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for the follow, Cora. Hello, everyone. Hi, sunshines. Hi, sunshines. Pluck stress. Pluck pain. Pluck stress. Pluck pain. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Hey, Lola. How are you? Mikey, just because it's your birthday don't mean you get to be sassy to me in my live, sir. I didn't pick up your phone call because I was on a different phone call. What's up, Matt? How are you? Really, Mari? You saw me on your FIB. Let's go. Thank you so much for joining us, Sunshine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Matt? I'm feisty today. Hi, John. Thank you for the heart, me bear. Pluck depression. Pluck chaos. Pluck depression. Pluck chaos. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. I've been up since like 3:30. So I'm like ready to go. I love everybody. Either. I love everybody. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. Lisa, I'll definitely be doing that in this live. Hey, Juan. Thank you. Jasmine, welcome back. Sunshine, welcome back. Pluck stress. Pluck anxiety. Hey, guys. Pluck stress. Pluck anxiety. Hello, hello, hello. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How did everybody sleep last night? Yes, Maria just started. Thank you, Trish. I love the rings, I gotta say. They all have a meaning to me. Hey, Crazy God, how are you? Hey, Ivano. Slept kinda good, that's good. Guys, please don't spam. Good night for night shifters, yeah, Monkey. I feel you, third shift here. You slept? Nah. I feel that too. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Pluck sadness. Pluck grief. I'm from Nebraska. Pluck sadness. Pluck grief. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Thank you, I. You don't miss working there at Gora. It's like, oh. But it works for my family, so. Hey, Nails. Go, we're grabbing all the negativity. Joanna, thank you so much. And, I'm a tiny. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sarah, welcome back, sunshine. Natalie, hello. Thank you for the bear. Plug body dysmorphia. Plug addiction. Plug body dysmorphia. Plug addiction. Hey, strawberry. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Hey, Kringles. It depends on the trigger and how people are responding, honestly. Some have like a timed one, like X marks the spot. Others, we just go with the flow. Hey, Nails. Bear. Thank you for subscribing to my TikTok. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay. Alright, guys, hang on 1 second. My son just texted me. Let's just see what he's saying. So for you guys that don't know me, I've got 5 kids, 3 with autism, and one of my sons just messaged me, bless his heart. I'm gonna say, I'll say 2 hours on live. There we go. I bet she's gonna say hi. Hello, guys. Hello, 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 hello. User, this is to help relax, 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 relax. Here we go. Pluck loneliness. Pluck feeling forgotten. Pluck loneliness. Pluck feeling forgotten. Snip, snip, snip. Yes, Jess, I do. Snip, 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 snip. Yeah, my kids are the ones that pushed me to do ASMR because we've done ASMR through the listening program for over 10 years now. That's amazing, Lola. Love you too, Strawberry. Love you guys too. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. I am 38 years young. 38 years young. And I'm a Sagittarius. And I'm a little chaotic. I'm just kidding. Do I look younger, Ziba? Hello, Jen. How are you? No, I wish I was 26. Actually, I take that back. I don't wish I was 26. I actually embrace the age that I am. Really, Lola? Thank you. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say I look like I'm in my 20s. 21. Oh man. Y'all, I got an almost 15-year-old. Like in a month, my daughter turns 15. So I have a daughter that has autism too. So my eldest daughter and my two sons, they have a huge range in their autism. One is kind of like Asperger-esque, very high functioning. I do ASMR for them. My middle child has like a heavy mood disorder, DMDD, ODD, all that type of stuff, extremely behavioral. And then my third, my youngest, is like more ADHD based with a learning disability, but has certain social schemas that puts him onto the autism spectrum, so they're all very, very different. We will do beeswax at 20,000 likes. Pluck chaos. Pluck toxicity. Pluck chaos. Pluck toxicity. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Do I do ASMR in person for my kids? Yes, but we do sensory ASMR, which is a tactile form of ASMR, which is where you use your hands. So, like, we will do where they sit in, like, when they were little, we used to sit in, like, bean boxes and rice pasta boxes and look for things in it and hear that sound. Caitlin, there's such a variety of different things now, sweetheart. He could have SPD, sensory processing disorder, which will make them antisocial. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much, Trey. They can do a lot for themselves, Marie. My eldest daughter is in junior ROTC. She's at the high-level focus programs here in Nebraska, and she's almost 15, and she's earning college credits. She's phenomenal. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Oh, Dre. Pluck negativity. Pluck negativity. Snip, snip, snip. Really die. Snip, 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 snip. Scotland. How are you? Yes, that happens a lot. We love you, Dre. Carrie, hello, my beautiful. How are you doing today? Hey, Patty. How are you, sunshine? Thank you, Young. Good morning, good morning, good morning, the tasters. Good morning. Pluck burdens, pluck overwhelming fears. Pluck burdens, pluck overwhelming fears. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Guys, remember at 20,000 likes, we're gonna do beeswax. Hello, Ireland. You too. What time is it? It's around 9, unless you're talking to somebody else. That's awesome. I start my new job on the 17th. So next Monday. 3 p.m. in the UK. Oh, much love, Caitlin. My kids are visiting their dad right now. More time for ASMR, exactly. Pluck chaos. Pluck negativity. Pluck chaos. Pluck negativity. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Yeah, Trey, I do a plugging with mouth sounds. That's actually pretty fast. Guys, only 2,000 left on beeswax. Let's go. Yeah, they do play Roblox. I do too, actually. I play with them all the time on it. It's a nice way for us to interact with our way. Hey, Drew. How are you, sunshine? $20,000. Let's go. You're dying to find out. Alright, last one here, then we'll do beeswax. Pluck depression. Pluck anxiety. Pluck depression. Pluck anxiety. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. You guys are amazing. Then we'll get started with the beeswax. What do you mean, Hollywood? Yeah, people give me donos to contribute, which I'm so grateful for. Like last night, I was so overwhelmed. I don't have a job interview. I start my new job. I'm just is like transferring over. So I'm a third shift manufacturing supervisor. I have been for almost 5 years. And I've finished my stage at one job, and I got offered a better job at a new company, and I'm moving over there on Monday. And I work third shift, so I'm actually working from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Yes. goals is 100,000 likes, and yesterday y'all crushed it. We got up to 155,000, I think it was, and our goal is 100 shares. I do makeup. It's going really well. I had my coffee, I had breakfast, I did some meditation, I spoke with a friend. It was pretty good. Jack, I'm glad you like it. Hi, I love myself. How are you? How are you, sunshine? And then after Mike scratches, we will do our motivational quote, okay? Hey, South Park, what's up? We can do this, guys. Thank you. It's totally like the messy bun from this morning. Same to you, Robert. I do bugs. I do crunchy bugs and regular bug share. 30,000 for Mike scratching, Ellie. You're almost there. Thank you for the shares, guys. Hey, Monkey, how are you? I hope you're well. 30K, let's go. Let's get that mic scratching going. I'm glad you like it, Lily. I'm glad you like it. All the water. Alright. We gotta do glasses for Mike scratching. Oh no. You have a great day today, Robert. Fernanda, it's 1,000% because it's ASMR. I'm very loud. Actually, I don't know if I would say I'm loud. Rustic. Hi, Jacoby. How are you? Like I would say, like, so the mistress says, I may not say a lot all the time, Thank you, Fernando. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, sunshine. I'll be back on tonight around 6 p.m. Central Time. Joe, thank you for joining my team. Thank you, sweetness. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, thank you. Ice cream cone. Thank you so much for the ice cream cones. Marina, you like this? I'm glad you like it. Love the ice cream. Thank you so much. So yummy. Now I'm craving ice cream. I'm glad you like it, Scott. I feel like mic scratching is super underrated. Alright guys, at 50,000 likes, we will do X marks the spot. 50,000 likes will be X marks the spot. Did you get Baskin Robbins last night? Has anybody here ever heard of Rita's? Rita's. Or is that just like a New Jersey? Hey Charlie. Yes, you have noon. No, Rita's has like frozen custard. Oh. Y'all. Yeah, and they do Italian ice too, but they do this frozen custard where y'all. I'm like, I will definitely have like a relationship with that. Alice. And gelato, yes they do, Jonathan. It is the pop. Like I will have a full-on relationship with Rita's. Like it's the point where I'm like, just give it to me. Let me live my life. I just want the plain vanilla one and just let me be happy. That's all I want. I want it in the big cup with the spoon. Busy bee custard. Hey believer, how are you, love? Welcome. Guys, remember at 50,000 we're gonna do X marks the spot. No other way to have it, right, Jonathan? Let me tell you. It is a little thing that if I'm really cheeky, I may or may not sometimes bring chopped up Reese's peanut butter cups. And I may or may not sprinkle those bad boys on top. And I may or may not just have a full moment. Good morning, Alice. How are you? Or Butterfingers. I may or may not put Butterfingers on it. Yes. I'm just saying. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Like me and ice cream, like nachos is my food because I am the nacho king and queen all combined in one. What's up, LC? DQ blizzards are the bomb, but I'll fight anybody for Rita's. Butterfingers all day, yep. All day. Guys, I make an Italian nacho, and it's like a deconstructive lasagna. And let me tell you, I fry lasagna noodles. I said what I said. I fry lasagna. Like the chat stopped. What? Really? Alice, go. It's amazing. Okay, Gary. That sounds amazing, right? And then it's like a chunky. I usually use beef, like ragu sauce on top, with dollops of ricotta and mozzarella and basil chips, a little bit of pesto. Yeah, that's legit. Or if I'm really bad, I make it with an extra cheesy Alfredo sauce. Guys, remember at 50,000 we're doing X marks the spot. It's a good one. It's almost lunchtime where you're at. Jonathan, nachos are life here. No, I don't, Doug. What is that? X marks the spot is a trigger. It's really good. It's a light NF movements trigger. Explain, Doug. I know we're like, what is this place? We need to know this place. We'll see, Nate. Really, Lily? It does sound like we need more info. Alright, Blocked, I hope you're well. Oh, Doug. Now I gotta get back to the Carolinas. I wish I was in a spa. In Tampa, Florida area, right? I want some in Nebraska. Come on. Help a girl out, man. Guys, at 50,000 likes, it's X marks the spot, okay? Nacho Dog, 1,000%. I love me my nachos. Doug, see, that makes it even worse. Now we won't be able to get it. Now I'm gonna have to travel for nachos. I mean, I'll totally do it, because nachos are life. I guess road trip it is. Well, Jonathan, you're closer. I'm like 1,500 miles away. Guys, we're literally only like less than 10,000 likes away. Let's get to that X marks the spot. Every other week. Doug, now evidence of this. You gotta put a TikTok up. I need like evidence of this nacho place. You have 4. Fly through lead, not on spirit. Awesome, Doug. And then tag me in it so I can see it, okay? Make sure you tag me. Awesome. I mean, yeah. Hey Jared, how are you doing, sunshine? Phantom, welcome back. Hello everybody. Hey Sophia. You like my mouth sounds, thank you. You share me when I do plucking with mouth sounds. If I say so myself, I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm doing really good. X marks the spot is at 50,000 likes. Oh, that'll be perfect. The kids are good. My son just texted me. Hello, hello, hello. Pete, thank you for the follow, sunshine. And Star, thank you for the follow. Only 5,000 away. Yeah, they're with their dad for the summer right now, so they're having a really good time. Blended families, man. Nikki, thank you so much. I got a phone call. Silly phone calls. And it's like, has anybody else seen an increase in like junk calls, like just spammers? Really, Knox? What's your friend's name? Or TikTok handle, rather. Hi, Trevor. Hi, Alfie. At least his name's Charlie. Charlie was in here. He was in here. I don't know if he still is. He's in here all the time. Thank you for joining us. Alice. I'm feeling really good, Emily. Thank you for the cat paws. I am feeling better. You know, I'm still processing a lot of stuff, but I'm doing good. We're almost at 50K. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. So close. 50,000. Let's go. Really? That congratulations, Alfie. myself. I'm a bit of a pain in the butt for that, though. Alright, let's do X marks the spot. X marks the spot. Okay, let's see. Alright, you guys ready? X marks the spot. A circle and a dot. 4 big boulders and 1 tiny rock. Spiders crawling up your back. Love rushing down. Spiders crawling up your back. Love rushing down. Tight squeeze. Yes, I do. Cool breeze. Thank you, Elsie. And now you've got the tinglies. The tinglies. The tinglies. X marks the spot. A circle and a dot. 4 big boulders and 1 tiny rock. Spiders crawling up your back. Love rushing down. Spiders crawling up your back. Love rushing down. Tight squeeze. Cool breeze. And now you've got the tinglies. The tinglies. The tinglies. X marks the spot. A circle and a dot. 4 big boulders and 1 tiny rock. Spiders crawling up your back. Love rushing down. Spiders crawling up your back. Spiders crawling up your back, love rushing down. Spiders crawling up your back, love rushing down. Tight squeeze. Cool breeze. We'll say 70,000 for the witch's spoon. Witch's spoon at 70,000. And now you've got the tinglies. 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 X marks the spot. A circle and a dot. 4 big boulders and 1 tiny rock. Spiders crawling up your back. Hey guys, love rushing down. Spiders crawling up your back, love rushing down. Tight squeeze. Cool breeze. Thank you for the finger heart and the teddy bear. And now you've got the tinglies. 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 Last one, guys. X marks the spot. A circle and a dot. 4 big boulders and 1 tiny rock. Spiders crawling up your back, love rushing down. Spiders crawling up your rushing down. Tight squeeze. Cool breeze. And now you've got the tinglies. 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 Thank you for the ice cream cone. Alright guys, that's 70,000 likes. What did I say we were gonna do? 70,000 likes. Was that? Oh, the witch's spoon. If y'all don't know what the witch's spoon is, that's the witch's spoon. That's at 70,000 likes. And there's some scratching that goes with it too. I know some people might be like, what is that? Oh, my Lanta, this thing. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I know. It's a new thing they do. Hey, Mars. Thank you for the slime. Thank you so much. Hey, Allie. driving to Cali? Okay, I can call you. I'll keep you company. Guys, if you haven't ever gone and seen some great comedy, awesome stuff, Operator Jesus right there, that's one of my really good friends. He's ex-military, single dad, and killing it. He is absolutely phenomenal, huge supporter of the pagan community. He loves everybody. He's just like, you want to see something that puts a funny smile on your face, go check out his page. Here, let me pin him right here for you guys. There he is. That's him right there. I've known him for a long time. He is awesome. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like it. Remember, Witch's Spoon is at 70K. Takashi. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, he's good. He's a good man. Works very hard. Like, if y'all are moving, hit him up. He owns his own movie company. They do all the states, everything. Guys, you're so close to the Witch's Spoon. Alright guys, while we're tapping away to get to the Witch's Spoon, I'm going to pull up our motivational quote for today. Motivational quote for today, y'all ready? Yesterday's was really good. I thought yesterday was like up there. Okay, going to my file. Okay, so this one is like very motivational quote, but at the same time, it's one of those that like you think and process. You know what I'm saying? Alright, 70K, let's go. Okay. It's called I Want to Be in an Arena. I want to be brave with my life. And when we make the choice to dare greatly, we sign up to get our asses kicked. We can choose courage or we can choose comfort, but we can't have both. If you choose courage, that is right, and if not, we are not the same. Isn't that awesome? Here, I'll read it again, okay? Truth, right? I want to be in an arena. I want to be brave with my life. And when we make the choice to dare greatly, we sign up to get our asses kicked. We can choose courage or we can choose comfort, but we can't have both. If you choose courage, that is great. If you choose comfort, we are not the same. We are not the same. And I think that just, hi Julia, I think that just plays such a huge role in our lives. Like when you pick things that are comfortable and easy, it's like, why? Harrison, the reason why you can't have both is because if you can continuously want to level up in your lifetime, you have to challenge yourself. And that could be like an array of different things. Matt, if you don't mind, I'm going to use you as an example. Okay. I know Matt won't mind. Matt is 170 plus days sober. He made that choice. He was comfortable in his lifestyle. It was stagnant. He was moving forward. And then one day, it clicked. No more. I'm gonna take the challenge. I'm gonna live a sober life. And I'm gonna better myself. A different example. My ex is very much a narcissist. Do you know what it's like co-parenting with that? Now I could be bitter and angry, point fingers, and not personally develop myself with establishing boundaries and such. But with him doing the work and me doing the work, we have leveled up ourselves for the betterment of our children. But I have to make that choice and be courageous and have courage to do that, because you get out of your comfort zone. You don't stay in toxic circles. You don't stay in loops. Life is like a wheel, turning, never stopping. And we are the pin, the hub of the wheel. And the only strongest the wheel can be is if you are a strong ass pin holding that together to keep your life constantly moving forward and constantly going on and on and on. As soon as that pin fractures or cracks, you gonna stop, boo. You're not going nowhere. So that's why it's so important for you to have the courage to try new things. Alright, let's get Witch's Spoon. Harrison, thank you for the army. What's up, Javon? Oh, that's a good word, Mila. Cotton candy. Heyland, did I say that right? Heyland. Hello, sunshine. Hello. Alrighty, let's see where we are. What time are we at? I just want to make sure I don't miss my... No, we are more than good. I want to make sure we're not going to miss my son's call. Alright guys, our next goal, like, this is going to be a big one. Teresa, it's going great. It's going great. It sounds good. Alright, our next goal, like, will be crunchy bugs at 100K. Dog. Thank you for the love you. And your first gift. Thank you so much, sunshine. Good morning, Sam. How are you, sunshine? Good morning. At 100,000 likes, we'll do crunchy bugs. Hi, Dem. You like it, Javon? Hi, Casey. Welcome back, love bug. Thank you. The scratching is the best. What's up, Tom? Hi, Addie. You're enjoying your last day off. I can feel that. It's like 10:17. I think I just saw. Greg. I'm a tiny. And I wonder, I'm telling you guys, tiny. You're enjoying it, good. Liam, probably like in the next 45 minutes to an hour. You love the tiny, tiny Casey. But I will be back on again this evening. I should be back on this evening. Same to you, Sam. Hope to see you again soon. Is it 1 a.m. in Australia for you? Does she love dinosaurs? What is her favorite dinosaur, Casey? I have a son that's like a paleontologist, so I get it. Like big time paleontologist. T-Rex. You should show her a picture. My favorite is a Pachyrhinosaurus. I never get bored doing this. Okay, so if I'm like 5:36, Sarah, you are in the UK. I believe you are 6 hours ahead of me. So that'd be anywhere between 11 and midnight for you. Because you're 5 hours from New York, correct? And so that's 6 hours for me. I don't know when. I know your clocks change different than ours. Oh, Casey. My kids do. My kids fill my cup so big. And the mistress, he's tolerable. I'm just messing. Gav, L-I, yeah it is. See, it's funny in my life. I actually had a really great conversation with one of my friends the other day. You know, you're so relaxed you can't. Sounds good, Sarah. And Sarah, remember I have my YouTube on there too. But yeah, I was talking to one of my, oh, thank you, Sarah. One of my friends the other day. And, you know, she's like, Rebecca, I don't get how you do it. And I go, what do you mean? She's like, you've had so many people come and go in your life, and then you're still here just spreading joy and stuff. And I'm like, well, I know what I am, and I'm okay with it. And she's like, what are you? Let's get the spectacles for this one. I'm what is known as a seasonal person. And she goes, what does that mean? I said, well, I think a lot of my calling in life is I help people through a time in their life, being an empath and such, and helping them process. Like I specialize in shadow working and all that. I'm such a sweetie. I'm okay. You build boats for Boston Whaler. That is awesome. I'm a third shift manufacturing supervisor, Sunshine. Go manufacturing. Chocolate. Bye, Charlie. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Alright, here we go. Hey, Jamie. How are you, Sunshine? See, I got my Husker shirt on today. Huskers PJ shirt. I'm doing good. Pumpkin cactus. Oh, I bet it's hot. The old plant that I was working in before the new one I'm going to next week. Last week it was like 120 in it. Boo hiss. Boo hiss. Yeah. It's hot. It'll be about under there today. Yeah, we were in like an actual plant. It was. Now it's funny because now I'm going to a facility that's like refrigerated cold, like 35 degrees constantly. You learn to deal with it. You'd be amazing what you do for your kids. Sounds good, BJ. Take care, loves. You know, yeah. Hey, Brooke. How are you, love? I hope you're having an awesome day. I got like the post wake up bedhead vibe going on here. That's what we're doing. You'd rather be cold than hot. See, I can feel that because you can put layers on, you know. You are awesome. That's amazing. Guys, remember at 100,000 likes, we will do crunchy bugs. If we get there. Liverpool. I'm just checking. Are they falling off because they're real? Yeah, I think we're good. You'll be back later, BJ. Sounds good. You will, Rustic. Hey, Bird. Bird, I'm doing great. How are you, Sunshine? I'm doing really good. Y'all, tonight I'm making this like chicken thigh recipe. What's up, Burge? What's wrong, Sunshine? What's wrong, Buttercup? You want some advice? My Sako, you want some advice? Sako's been around for a while, guys. We've known him for a minute. And then he disappeared for a while, then he came back. It was weird. Okay. So, speaking from experience, the best thing that you can do in that situation is remember you can only control what you can control. And no matter what the outcome of things are, just know that you've put your best foot forward. As a father, as a partner to your ex, and it will be okay. Just stay truthful and steadfast. Be stoic and calm, and good intentions will find you. If you do it any other way, it won't work well, sweetheart. Thank you for your service, school. So when I would get eye anxiety, when I had to go to family law and all that, I would just remind myself I can only control what I do, and I can only control what I can control. Do you know what I mean? Dog, thank you for the slime. I hope that helps, Sako. You're a medic. What branch, sweetheart? Okay, good. See, so you're learning from your experiences. But just make sure you just control what you can, sweetheart, okay? And remember, they're always going to look for the best interest of the child. Army. And you know we love you so big and support you. Just keep doing the best that you can. Sako, thank you. User, because this is called ASMR, sweetheart. That was water, no absorb. Water hourglass. Hang on 1 second, guys. My son just text messaged me. bustle around you. I love music. I love music. I love sitting outside. I love grounding myself by the creek. I love feeling the earth beneath my feet. I love watching my kids play. I love fishing. I love shooting bow. I love going through my grandmother's grimoires. I love creating. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm doing great, Jamie. How are you? Oh, awesome. which is your favorite, Zako? Sounds like Bloodline, right? Okay. Thank you, Cal. I know we're gonna want the echo for chirp. Yeah, we already did X marks the spot. We did it a little earlier. But I'll be back on this evening. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. X marks the spot. because he's messaged me again while I was doing chirp. He's like, Mommy, help me with this game. I already see his face. He's like this. I can't with him. I love him so much. And he knows he's doing it to like be a little skadoosh. Like a complete skadoosh. Like, Mom. I'm like, bro, relax. Okay? Alright guys, I'll see you this evening at around 6 p.m. And as always, through healing sound and energy,